Okay, the African man is here. Yeah, I'm looking good, right? Good, good, good. I'm really showing that I am an African. Yes. Happy Sunday to everyone doing the watching. Yes, the African man is here. And today we want to look at analysis that will prepare our minds and prepare us towards this week's trading. That is what we always do on every Sunday, right here on this channel. So we say that free Forex signals, I don't know how you may call it. We can also say forecast or technical analysis or analyzing the market to help us know what the week has for us. Are you ready? I am also ready here. But before we do that, I want you to take note that we do two main things here. We have a tutorial playlist, free Forex training for beginners. You can find the link at the description of this video. If you want to learn the way we trade over here, go to that tutorial playlist and start your journey. Okay? If you are also interested in only the Sunday analysis, then fair enough. Every Sunday, meet us here and let's discuss the market together so that once it opens, we will know what to do. My name is Kofi, your admin for this channel. Now, last week, we gave a forecast. We gave some signals. We have to go back and look at the outcome. Then we can then set ourselves ready for this week. If you're ready, quickly, let's go to our charts and see what we have. So here we have our chart or our MT4 to help us know what last week's forecast gave us. Now, last week, we all said, or we said, that euro was going to be weak. And so we should be looking at a sell on currencies that have euro as base currency. And then we should be looking at a buy for currencies that have euro as a quote currency. These are terms in the Forex market. And if you don't understand these terms, I have already talked about what is a quote currency and what is a base currency, all in the tutorial playlist. So there will be no need to explain further. Now, let's continue from that point. Now, when we say euro is going to be weak, let's see how it turned out. So the first currency we may have to look at is Euro USD. So Euro USD, euro is the base currency. So we are expecting a sell on Euro USD. This is a weekly time frame. So this is Euro USD on the weekly time frame. And you can see that indeed Euro USD went a sell. And there should be no doubt to tell you or to determine whether we won or we lost the trade. We wanted only 100 pips, take profit, and then 100 pips stop loss. So if I put this on the chart, Euro USD came down about 215 to 17 pips. 215 to 17 pips. And then only went against us about 10 pips or so. 10. Yeah. So Euro USD was a win. There's no doubt about that. Okay. Let's look at Euro GBP. Euro GBP, we are looking at a sell. But Euro GBP ended at a bullish trade. But let's look at it and see whether it's a win or a loss. The market opened here. We saw some sell up there, down about 58 pips. And then currently there's an up move of about almost the same, 51 pips. So Euro GBP, we didn't get 100 pips, and we haven't also hit our stop loss yet because it's 100. It went about 58 in our favor and came against us about 51, 52. So as we speak, Euro USD, currently, if you are still in this trade, it is against us about 50 something pips, but not a total loss of the 100. And it came in favor in our on our way or in profits the same way. So if we should go down to the 1 hour to check this well, maybe we'll have an idea to see if you had a better, okay, so the week began somewhere here. The week began somewhere here. Let's be sure. I want us to be sure with this one. Although we wouldn't have gotten the 100 pips actually, but let's see. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the week began somewhere here. So let's go back to the 1 hour. So the week began somewhere here. Are we good? Yes. So on this candle, right on this candle, that was where the week began. So the week began here. So if you were going to hold on for that pullback, we had a pullback to this level, came back down, sell, came back to another resistance level. So maybe you would have taken your trade on this level. If you were looking for 100 pips, you would have gotten about maybe 80 pips or something, maybe 80 pips. Looking at this resistance level, you would have gotten about 80 pips or so. But to be frank, this is a very slow pair. So getting 100 pips sometimes is difficult, sometimes it's easy, depending on the volume of the market. So that is that on Euro GBP. Let's go on Euro Chef. For Euro Chef, this is weekly. It ended bearish, as you can see. But let's see if we would have gotten the 100 pips. Yes, Euro Chef went down about 117 pips. So that would have been another win. And it only went against us about 26 pips. Let's see Euro Card. This is Euro Card. Also ended bearish, but with a retracement. But let's see. It went down about 200 pips and now only went against us 29, 30 pips. So this would have also been a win. Let's look at Euro JPY. Euro JPY, if you look at it, I have been in this trade trying to get the whole 100 and I didn't get. Did I get 100? Okay. I think I would have gotten the 100. Maybe I entered late on this trade. I entered late on this trade. So those of you who entered this trade, this is about 147 pips to the downside. So that should have been a win. So I entered late on this trade. So I am in a loss right now, about almost 128 pips. But I'm still holding on to it. But let's see. But those who entered this trade early had a win on this one. There's no doubt about it. There should be a win. Because look at it here. The market opened here. This is it. So if you entered on this, it only went against you 80, came in your favor 140. So that was a win. That was a win. I entered somewhere here. So that is how come I entered on this resistance level, from this resistance level, trying to get another 100, and it didn't work. So it went against me. But those who entered this one at the beginning of the week had the trade correct. So that would have also been a win, yes. Although I entered very late around this area, but those who entered at the beginning of the week would have gotten this right. All right, let's look at the next one. Euro AUD. This is Euro AUD. Almost a 50-50. But I won this trade. I must be frank, I won this trade 100. And I even gave a signal on my Telegram page. Those of you who are on my Telegram channel, the free Telegram channel, if you are on that channel, you will see that trade over there. We won it, 100 pips. I posted that signal there. So if you are not part of the free Telegram channel, please go to the description of this video. You will see the link to the Telegram channel. You can join. It's a free channel where I share signals. I also have the paid channel, but I want you to join the free ones because I post signals there for free. So those of you who took my Euro AUD sell trade on the channel, you got the 100 pips straight up. I gave the entry point, the stop loss, and the take profit all on the channel. If you go to the channel right now, you see that trade there. It gave us the profit. So that was also a win. I wouldn't even talk much because that one is even on the channel. When you go on the channel, you see it. But looking at this, it came down 130, almost 130 pips, and then again went up against about the same. But if you saw that signal I posted on the Telegram page, you would have gotten the 100 pips straight up. So this was also a win, all right? And then Euro NZD, the same thing, also a win. Although I didn't post this one in the free channel, but it was also a win. So this week, I only have one trade, which is still this one, I think, which I entered wrongly. Not wrongly, come on, come. Yes, which I ended late. So once the market opens, I may be closing this trade, or maybe I will have to wait for a retracement back, and then I can get out of the market. But that will all depend on today's analysis. So those of you who saw the analysis, I'm sure you've had enough for the day. Now let's look at this week's analysis. Are you ready? If you're ready, then you already know that we have a tool we go to check first of all. And then based on the outcome of that tool, we will come back and then check what are the possible trades to take when the market opens. So let's go straight up to the tool that we first check to be sure of what we can trade. And then we come back to the MT4. So here we are on the tool. And those of us who have watched the part 51 video in the playlist, you already know how to analyze this tool. If you haven't watched that video, you can go to the playlist, part 51 video. It talks about this tool here. You can watch it, and then you'll be familiar with how we analyze this tool over here. So we go to the monthly time frame, and then we look at the weaker pairs and then the currencies, or sorry, the weaker currencies and then the stronger currencies. Then we'll come to the weekly and do the same on daily. So we are on the monthly. So let's take which one first? Is it the stronger one or the weaker one first? Tell me. Which one should we take first? Okay. Let's take the stronger ones first. Okay. Let's take the stronger ones first today. So the two strong currencies here will be Chef and USD. USD. This is what it is on the monthly. So let's look at that on the weekly too. On the weekly, we're going to have the same Chef and USD. And USD. Okay, it's updating itself, which you already know. And then let's look at the weekly, sorry, the daily. We are looking at the stronger ones. On the daily, we have Euro and AUD. This one is on the daily. That is the stronger ones. Are we good? So if we are taking the stronger two currencies, this is what we will have. Now let's go and look at the weaker ones. We'll go back to the monthly time frame. We take the weaker ones. Let's take the weaker ones. The weaker ones, we have JPY, and then between Euro and GBP, which one is weak? Very weak. I think it's Euro. So we have JPY and Euro. JPY and Euro. Okay. Let's look at weekly. Weekly, we're going to have Euro and JPY. Sorry. And then let's look at daily. On the daily, we're going to have JPY and GBP. Okay. We are good. Okay, good. Now let me arrange this one too nicely. Okay, so here we are now. So you already know what we do. We look at a currency that runs through all these 3 time frames. So looking at chef is here. Chef is also here, but we do not have the chef on the daily. You understand? USD is here, USD is here, but we don't have USD here on the daily. So when it comes to the stronger side, we do not have one currency that is running through all the 3 time frames. Fair enough? Good. Let's look at the weaker side. We have JPY here. We have JPY here. And we have JPY here. Okay, good. We have euro here. We have euro here, but we don't have euro over here. So we have JPY running through the 3. So this week, we can possibly lay our hands on JPY as the weaker currency to watch out for. And if this is true, then we have to go to the MT4 and do our analysis using JPY pairs. So now we are going to be looking at JPY pairs when we go to the MT4. So going back to the MT4 now, we are looking at JPY pairs. So the first pair we'll be looking at is Euro JPY. So we are looking at a buy. So that means I will have to get out of this trade when the market opens and take the loss. Yes, I'll take the loss. So Euro JPY, we are looking at a buy. So let's look at the JPY pairs first of all. So we're going to have Euro JPY for a buy, Gbp Jpy for a buy. Which one again? AUD Jpy. And then which one again? Which one again? AUD Jpy. Which one? CAD Jpy. Jpy. NZD Jpy. And then which one again? Chef Jpy. Is it up to 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's start with the last one. Which one? GBP, Euro, AUD, CAD, NZD, Chef. Which one is left? USD, USD Jpy. Okay. So that will give us 7 pairs. Now, all the 7, we are looking at a buy. Is the color okay? Let me go red. Let me go red on the colors. Come on, give me red now. Yes. So we are looking at a buy for Euro JPY. And with Euro JPY, if I go to the daily time frame, already Euro JPY on the weekly is giving us a bullish candle right now. So we'll be looking at a continuation of that. You see it already, bullish. So we are looking at additional bullish on the upside. Are we good? This is on daily. If I go to 4 hour, you see it already on the bullish trend now. So that is what we should be watching out for. As you can see, a continuation of bullish trend by Euro JPY. This is on the 4 hour. So if we are going to expect a pullback, we will expect a pullback down to this level or down to somewhere here, and then we can take a buy up. If there's going to be a pullback, it should be around this area, then we take a pullback up. So that is what you should expect. So with Euro, if there's going to be a pullback, we have to watch it for that pullback around this area. And then we can go for a buy. This is on the 4 hour. If we're expecting a pullback, it should be. But if not, we are still looking at a buy trend. So if you have a strategy you are using, you can use that strategy as a guide to take your buy on Euro JPY. But if you don't have any strategy, you can take a buy on Euro JPY when the market opens, and then you will target 100 pips as your take profit, and then 100 pips as your stop loss. Are we good? Let's look at the next pair, which is Gbp Jpy. If I go to the weekly, you can see the same thing that we are already seeing. On the weekly, we are seeing a bullish momentum on the upside. So we'll take a buy on Gbp Jpy. So on daily, we can already see the bullish momentum. As you can see, this is on the 4-hour. You can see it. If I go on the 1-hour, you can see it also on the 1-hour. So that is that. So if you have a strategy, you can use that strategy to look for a buy. But if you don't, when the market opens, the rule is that you wait for at least 1 hour, 30 minutes for the spread to close. Once the spread closes, then you can take a buy on Gbp Jpy. Or if you have a strategy, you use that strategy to take your buy. But if you don't have a strategy, I will definitely post 1 or 2 signals in the Telegram channel, the free one. So you can also be there and benefit from some of the signals that will be posted over there. But I have also given the signal here. You wait for 1 hour, 30 minutes, or maybe 2 hours. You can enter a buy, set a stop loss of 100 pips, and then a take profit of 100 pips. And let's see how it goes. All right. Now, if I take the next pair, which is going to be USD Jpy. As for USD Jpy, it has been going bullish, bullish, bullish for only God knows when. But at this very moment, if you agree with me, this is on the weekly time frame. I will want us to hold on with this USD Jpy. I want us to hold on with a buy. Don't buy this trade because I'm seeing something here on the daily. There's a little push downwards, but that doesn't mean that the up move will not be possible. It's also possible, but because of what I'm seeing on the daily, that is why I will personally want to skip USD Jpy. But in case you want to enter it, fine, you can enter, because what I'm seeing here is not a better conclusion that it's going to come down, because this whole daily candle must be engulfed. It must be engulfed before I can look at the downside. But there is an indication that maybe we may see that engulfment. That's why I am saying we should hold on with it. But that is not a clear option that we are coming sell. All right. But because of this uncertainty, that is why I am of the view that we should let this one go. Even if it goes in our favor, fine. But we still have more JPY pairs. So AUD JPY, as you can see on the weekly, you can see the buy movement happening. The buy movement on the weekly. So why not? So we will continue with the buy. All right. So this on the 4-hour, and on 4-hour, you can see the buy movement happening. So you can go for a buy, and then you target the same 100 pips stop loss, 100 pips take profit. CAD JPY, you can see the buy movement. See it? Yes. You can see the buy movement already happening. Okay. So that is that. That is that. And then also Chef JPY, you can see this is a weekly. You can see the bullish already. You can see this daily. So we can go for a buy on Chef JPY. And then NZD JPY already also in a buy already. You can see this is weekly. The bullish candle formed. Same thing on the daily. On the 4-hour, you can see it already. So why not? So you can get a buy on this one too. Take profit 100 pips, stop loss 100 pips. Okay. Now, before we go, let me show you something. There is a heavy news coming on JPY somewhere Thursday, or is it Wednesday? So let's go to that news. I want to show you something over there. Okay, this is the calendar. So I want us to look at this week's calendar. Okay, now this is this week's calendar. And if you look at this week's calendar, on Sunday, which is today, we have at 10:45, we have CPI. Okay, let me filter and look for the only dangerous or the news with high impact. Okay, this is the news with high impact for the week. This is the news with high impact for the week. I have already talked about this too, the news calendar. It's part of my tutorial video. So if you want to go watch it, that will be fine. In case you don't know how to scan and know the news that is going to come in the course of the week. So I want us to take note of JPY news that is coming. That is why I am here. So NZD news today. This is my time, 10:45. You can set it to your time. If you go to the tutorial video, you know how to do all those settings. So at 10:45 my time, there's going to be news on NZD. So PM, that's my time. The news, the Forex market is going to open at 9 p.m. my time. So this is 10:45. So that's about 1 hour 45 minutes after the news is the market is open. After 1 hour 45 minutes after the market is open, this news is going to come. And then on Tuesday, we are going to have AUD news, monetary policy meeting. And then on that same Tuesday, we have news on GBP, European Bank of Europe, Governor Bailey will speak. And then on the same Tuesday, AUD, Reserve Bank of Australia, their Governor Lowy will speak. And then on Wednesday, CPI on GBP. And then on CAD, CPI on CAD. And then this is where I want us to take note. On Thursday, Bank of Japan is going to release their financial statement on rates, interest rates. So main refinancing rates. This news is going to come on Thursday around 12:15 p.m. That is going to be on Thursday. No, this one is Euro. Sorry, on Euro. All right, on Euro. There's going to be this news on Euro on Thursday. But on Thursday, the same Thursday, there's going to be news on JPY. I think that one is also not. I'm coming. Let me show you. Let me filter and bring in this one and this one. I think they will bring that news out. There's going to be a news on JPY, and it's very okay on Thursday. Let's go to Thursday. Yes, here we are on Thursday. Let me clear this. This is Wednesday. And then Thursday is here. Yes. So on Thursday, around 4 a.m., after 3 a.m., look at it. There's going to be this news on JPY. It's a very serious news. Monetary policy statement, and then Bank of Japan policy rates. This news is going to move the market heavily. So we all need to be cautious of it. Now, the tentative here means that there's no specific time, but it's between 3 a.m. and 6 a.m. But on other platforms, I'm sure you will get the exact time. On other platforms, there will be exact time for this. So in Ghana here, that will be around 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. thereabout. So this news is going to come. So if you are in your JPY trades, make sure that you use the right lot size in terms of money management, because this news will move the JPY pairs. This news here on Thursday will move the JPY pairs. Is that okay? And if you are going to be trading anything Euro, then you also have to be careful of this news on Thursday. Monetary policy statement on the Euro, and the main refinancing rates. This too is going to be a very heavy news that you should expect. But I wanted you to take note of the JPY news on Thursday, because it's going to be a very important news, because we are already going to be trading JPY. And so there's a need for us to look at any news that will be affecting JPY. Is that okay? So that is why I'm bringing you to this news over here, right? So that is going to be the analysis for the week. So please, we are going to be trading JPY pairs, and we are going to be buying JPY pairs, because almost all the JPY pairs, you will see JPY being the quote currency. That means we are going to be buying. So Euro JPY will be buying, and then also GBP Jpy we are buying. AUD JPY buying, NZD JPY, CAD JPY. We are buying all these currencies except USD Jpy. And you already know why I said we should skip that. Our take profit is going to be 100 pips, stop loss 100 pips. But like I always say, make sure that you use one lot size. Put this on demo if this is your first time of seeing our analysis. And then after 1 month or 2 months, you should be able to decide whether or not you should continue taking our signals here or our forecast here or not. But those who are here already can tell you that things are already getting better and better every day because we are making good profit with the analysis. So please get your feet on the ground and study what we do here and make sure every Sunday you meet us with our analysis here. And I'm sure this is one of the best places you can be because we tell you what to expect in the coming week, even before the market opens. We give you an insight, a forecast into the market before even the market opens. So that is how good we can be. So let's do this together. And please subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell, tell other people about us. Let's grow. We are hitting 3K now. So let's make it 3K subscribers. Let's get to 3K so that after 3K, we'll get to 4K in that order. So God bless you for being here. My name is Kofi once again. I'll see you in the course of the week as the week opens, and then we'll see what we can grab from the market. Stay blessed.